Welcome to the Average Brentwood Teens podcast,
where we talk about our experiences
as a teen and share our
thoughts as a teen.
You know it. Yeah.
Every time I hear the introduction, I love the soda part.
Same.
The soda part is my favorite. Hope you guys enjoyed that new intro. We decided that over our little break, we would make a new intro for that. So, I'm Josh, as usual, and I'm here with...
What's up? I'm Juan.
And...
Jade.
All right. So, hopefully you guys are doing well. It's been a while since we did another episode. So, for our topic for today, we're going to be talking about back to school.
Oh my
gosh.
I know no one wants to hear this.
It feels like if I just close my eyes for a minute, I'm back already in school. I'm being just lines at Staples with my mom, and she's like, "Oh, are you sure this is everything?" And then we're going to complain about, "Oh my gosh, I need 3-inch binders for every class when my backpack can only take half an inch."
I don't even know why teachers want color-coded stuff.
You ever seen that commercial of the bag of marbles that's on the...
Also, hold on. This is really early into the episode, but I just want to get this straight, right? Can we all agree on this? At least this is for me, right? But I feel like most people that are listening to this have to agree on this, right?
Hoopla's the greatest library streaming service of all time.
Listen, right? Listen,
Yeah.
Listen. Red for math, green for science, blue for English, purple for social studies. I don't care what other teacher says. That is what I use, and that is what a majority of kids use as well. I know that for a fact. Red for math, green for science.
What about all the other classes?
Those classes don't count.
Do you get gray for computer programming or something? Bruh.
I disagree. I do the other one.
Science?
No, I do blue is math,
Oh.
green science, and then
Purple social studies?
Social studies, yeah. I can't do that.
I did black for social studies one time.
What the? Oh, so I did that every year.
Oh, so you're one of those kids.
Yeah.
That uses black for social studies and not
I
purple.
don't need color-coded things. I know what they are.
Okay, so why do teachers need color-coded stuff for subjects?
I don't know. Maybe they're just kids are unorganized.
If there's any teachers that's listening to Average Brentwood Teens right now, us teens are concerned about your colors. Please tell us why. Why do you want black for social studies and not purple?
What's wrong with black, bro? What's wrong with black?
What's wrong with purple?
What's wrong with purple?
What's wrong with black?
Exactly.
Speaking of color codeds, we have to shout out all the people that are currently listening to us right now. Well, from what we know, the countries that have listened to Average Brentwood Teens. We actually, over our little break, we wanted to see how many people were listening. We were astonished by how many people listened. Just to name a few of the places that actually listened to us. We saw that apparently Mongolia was listening to us, Sweden. Netherlands. I really don't want to disrespect them. How do you pronounce that?
Oh my God, you're gonna butcher it.
United Emirates?
Emirates? Okay.
Cyprus, Russia, Israel.
Russia. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that one guy, but I love you, Russia.
Okay, bro.
Yo, all those Russians are mad cool, man. They have the oh my God. Wait. There was this one I'm so sorry. We're going to shout out all the other places, but I remember there was this one poem, or I believe it was some story about a unicorn. I want to actually learn how to say that in Russian.
Shout out to Cream. Yes, we
all
do.
Right. Israel, thank you guys as well.
Romania, Italy, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Mexico,
States.
Vietnam, United States, obviously.
And that's all the places that we've seen so far. If there's any other country that's listening to us, I hope you guys are doing well.
I'm grinning. It's kind of cool to know that happens.
How do you feel about this?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I'm really a shy person, so it's massive anxiety.
I mean, hey man, this is just average teens in Brentwood just saying stuff. And hold up, I'm so bad with geography. There's a Brentwood. There's a Brentwood in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is in New York, Long Island. Just so you know, we're not in California. So if
someone tries to dox us, they know.
Amen. We already said our name. That's enough,
bruh.
But besides that, right? So I'm curious. Jane, right?
Jade.
Jane, right?
Jade.
Jade. Oh my! I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names too. But what grade are you going?
11th.
11th.
Yeah.
Me and Juan are just about to go into the high school right now.
Literal high school.
Yeah,
not-
like the actual high school.
Yeah.
What is it like there? Because like I've only heard from him that it's like a jungle, a city. It's like
no, I said third grade's in jungle. The high school's a city.
No, now you're switching up.
No,
stuff.
no,
You
no,
said-
I did
you said
not
it was
say
a
the
jungle.
high school was
you said
a
it was a
jungle.
city.
I said
you
it was
said
a
it was
city.
like a clog of kids. Like what? All right, since you have been there, what is it like in the high school?
It's just like a lot.
My
of
phone
people.
fell from the ground,
That's tough.
but it was it was perfectly
You have a
balanced.
Samsung, Juan. It's not.
It like split into 3 pieces, bro. Like, look at it. It's on the ground right now. It's sad and lonely. Look at it.
For all the people who have phones that are planning to use it in your class, use it in a class where like it's super easy, that you already know every subject because you did it in like the summer. Yeah.
But no one does that, bro. Only a few select people, and those are like the elites.
Shout out to the nerds that are listening. I love y'all.
Ah, yes. Describe them as nerds.
To everyone that is going to AP this year, right? That are listening to this, please do well. All right. I was one of the very sad few that got into honors.
For us, because you didn't do a bunch in the class.
Shut up.
Shut up. You
I will
like
karate
you
chop
like
your
try
nose.
to not sleep. You
What
try
do
to
you
study.
mean? What do you
Oh
mean
my
not
gosh.
sleep?
You probably the type of people that go on Quizlet to find the answers, bro. Literally.
Do not make me expose you in front of
What
all of
you
these
mean?
countries.
What
I
you
will expose
mean?
you in front of all of these
What
countries.
you mean? You can't do anything. Romania's on my side, bro.
Okay. All right, but yeah, all right. So now we're getting off track.
It's
What is it
alright.
like in the high school?
It's just like it's very big and like there's a lot of kids. So I would just say any advice, like be prepared to like walk like a lot because like a lot of your classes are going to be like separated from each other.
All right.
Like one's going to be in Ross, one's going to be in Sonderling, and you have to like
travel the two flipping high schools all together.
And like there's going to be like I think a 5-minute thing now.
What do you
And-
mean, like a 5-minute like intersection?
Yeah.
No, not intersection.
Intermission.
Intermission. Yeah.
And they're gonna give you a minute pass. Like, just say.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, like, don't many teachers don't like. They know you're not gonna get there in like 5 minutes. So it's like you can.
That's fair.
It's fine.
I don't understand this. I know like some like reality TV shows are like they're supposed to like reference real life, but at the same time not at the same time. I remember when I was first going to go into middle school, right? I was thinking, wow, I'm going to have so much time to just like stand around and talk with my friends. Cause you know, how, like in the TV shows, like they spend like 7 minutes in the hallway while
Yeah.
people are like, you know, like just,
Walking and
just
stuff.
walking.
And the bell like rings and they're still outside.
Yeah, like all right, best example, iCarly. Like you know how like Carly and Sam like talk for like 5 whole minutes, and how like Sam had like this like beautifully decorated locker. My locker.
Who even
looked trash.
decorates their lockers?
Exactly.
I've never seen someone
Sixth
spend
graders.
time and do that.
6th graders.
Sixth graders? When
Yes.
I was in 6th grade and I was going to decorate my locker, you know what I had?
What?
I had a little tiny mirror and like a pencil magnet, and
Same.
That's it. My locker was so dusty and musty. It had
God.
rust on the bottom and on the sides.
and then
There's,
you like go in the aisle for back to school and it's like a big disco ball and stuff. I'm like,
I don't know. Like, why a disco ball? How is that? Like, I had like my backpack was so huge and I had so much stuff to carry. I would not. My disco ball would have been broken by now. It would have been all the way at like the bottom.
and like I don't I personally never had like change out my shoes for gym because I didn't like understand that concept, because even like my locker wasn't like fully full, but I seen people like change out their shoes for gym because I guess they didn't want to like get it dirty or something.
you have to do that.
I no, there's some people that did, and I didn't understand that. But like I remember this one dude who did that, but like when he went outside and put his like stuff, he didn't have a bag. So like at the end of the school year, his locker on the bottom looked like he threw a car battery in there and it was like leaking into the
car
like
battery?
ground. It looked like the stuff was like this, I don't know, like a yellowish like
Oh
green,
no!
and it was just like on the bottom. It was like in the corners, like leaking in, and I didn't know how to feel.
Oh my God. Hold up. Can I be able to say something? All right. Since we're talking about back to school, can we just talk about crazy school events on top of that? The reason why I say that, right, is because I have this one cool story. there used to be this kid, right? Just for like reasons, I don't know if he's okay with it, but I'm pretty sure he might be okay with it. But I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna just make him a name. I'll call him
Michael.
Michael. I will go with that. So Michael, right? People say that Brentwood is ghetto. I don't believe that. I think Brentwood kids are engineers. You want to know why? Because his speaker broke. His speaker broke, and he would always play music. Gosh. He would always play music in woodwork. I'm pretty sure you know this. I think I told Juan.
You did.
I want you to get prepared for this. So the reason why I say he was an engineer, his speaker broke, and he liked cars. Like he just loved cars. So he had a lot of parts of cars. So what he did was, instead of throw out his speaker, he kind of like worked around it. And first he had like, some like, I guess you could say boombox speaker or something like that. So he like connected the wires together. He tested it out in woodwork, because my woodwork teacher was really cool. Shout out Mr. Bond. I love you, man.
Gets fired the next year.
Gets doxxed.
No, but yeah, so he connected it, and then he played the song, right? He played like Wow Wow Wubsy and like all that other stuff. And then on the final day of school, right, he brought in a car speaker. Like, this thing was huge. I have a photo of it. I don't know if I can be able to maybe I can have the photo like where on the website.
Just like cropped out.
Yeah. Because I took a photo of it. It was legit a car speaker in his backpack. And when he played it, it was so loud. Like I said, like he connected the wires together. So the boombox speaker and the car speaker were like connected. And remember, this speaker was like broken. Like the original speakers weren't there. It was a whole, this thing was like huge. If I can have, all right, for people who don't know what a car speaker, like how big this car speaker looked like, just get like your chair and cut off like, the back of it. Like, like where you lay your back on it. Like that's how big it was. And he was like putting it in his backpack. And then every time we would go outside, right, he would always play like Machata or something like that, right?
Machata.
I believe that's
machata?
I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. I had like 2 Spanish classes and I still suck at Spanish.
Hey man, I had 0. So
What language did you take?
I took French.
Oof. Say something in French for me.
J'adore.
What does that mean?
I love.
Okay, cool.
For all my France people, I hope you loved her France.
Hey.
France.
Bonjour.
French.
Je m'appelle Jade.
Are you guys even excited about going back to? No, why not? I mean, you're going to the high school and I'm going to the high school, so.
I know, but I mean, like, I don't know. From my experience in like, well, I guess I could say last year now, it was awful. I didn't like it, except for some things. That has to be the flipping chorus, which was awesome. I love Mr. Bedell. The Smash Brothers tournament that we were able to hold.
Oh, yeah. For those who don't know, me and Juan actually made a Smash Bros tournament at our freshman center.
Yeah. And what else? That career day. That was sick. I've never seen like a whole day dedicated into something else. Just like every class was just let's do a bunch of that was fun to me personally.
Also, this might be rare, but for some of the people that might be listening, right? Juan, just for the sake of the people that are listening, can you be able to tell people how you felt retaking the regions? Not because you failed, but because you wanted to.
I didn't
right?
fail, bro.
Yeah, I know, but you wanted to you wanted to get a higher grade. How did it feel retaking the regions? Because quite possibly someone hearing this might have taken the regions.
It felt
again.
weird. It's like, I don't know, but how could I explain it? It's like
Put it in like one word for the sake of it.
Weird.
That's
Bruh,
it.
yeah.
Not like dread, not like
Dread, no.
happy, not like
I wasn't
oh my
happy
God.
after retake a test in the summer.
Adrenaline, excitement, sweaty, like
Sweaty,
salty. Like any adjective could work.
No, not every. Want to know what's one of the adjectives, bro?
What?
Blue.
That's
not an adjective.
That's a color.
Yeah.
Yeah, modifies the word.
How do what?
Adjectives
Have you
modify
been
the
playing
word.
Scribble Knots, dude?
What do you mean? If I say car,
Please don't tell me you don't know what
blue
Scribble Knots
car.
is.
Yes, I do.
What's Scribble Knots?
Scribble Knots is that one game where you have to like actually type in something. It's like, oh, sweaty grandpa, you have fixed the fire kind of thing. put multiple sweaty grandpas and it burns out the fire.
What
Have you
talking
played
about?
Scribblenauts before?
No, what even is that?
Oh my god, you serious?
It's
Listen,
a game.
I was just on those people that was on Cool
It's
Math.
a-
That was it.
It's a game
Scribblenauts,
where
sponsor us, please.
no.
Please.
Personally, I like it and all, but I wouldn't personally play the game again
What?
because it's kind of
Dude,
boring.
it's so like, all right, it's a little bit boring, but do you know how creative you can get, dude?
Oh
No.
wait, is it like the
Is it-
guy with
it's
the
the
head?
kid
Yeah,
with- yeah.
we're like,
Oh,
we're like
yeah, then I do know it.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
had like a red hat and he had like a sister with like
Yeah.
a pink hat as well.
Yeah, I used to like just draw sharks. That was it.
Oh, there was a drawing one too. I thought
Yeah,
that,
there was a drawing one.
I thought that was only like a thing where I played on the DS. I think I played the demo. I know you. I forgot what his name was. It was like some like Dave or like Bob or something like that. I'm bad at creating names. So like they
my
could just cut. I just realized something. The most basic names have like 4 letters or probably 3.
Oh, thank you, Juan. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate. I can leave,
Hey,
Are you trying
hey,
to
man.
subliminally tell me something, bro?
Josh, 4 letters. Okay,
You're not.
also
Your name's
in
not Josh. It's your nickname. Oh my gosh, bro.
No one knows that.
Joshua, stop it.
No one knows that.
Joshua, stop it.
Not Josh.
Gabriel, stop it.
What?
You sound like a disappointed mother.
Oh my god, the amount of money my mom has used so far for like school supplies because she doesn't know what to get, right?
We don't get it
And-
until the first day, which is
Really?
pretty whack. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, because like now like everything is so like virtual, like they just like text it to you or they don't do like email anymore. Well, no, not
They
email.
do.
Not they do email, but
Dude.
so funny.
Amazing.
Yeah,
It is
but-
funny. I see you laughing, bro.
Shut up.
Smirking.
Shut up. They don't. From what I know, like most schools are starting to not do mail anymore. So now they're doing like virtual stuff.
My parents don't even check email. There's like 10 billion like
Oh my
unchecked
dude.
emails.
Like my mom will check every email when it comes to school.
Yeah, that's
Like no matter like she'll be like, oh, so you got like a 70 on your math quiz, and I'm like, I didn't show you it, and she's like, you haven't been showing me for 3 years, but I still know.
damn.
Because I would always show her my grade, like even if it was bad, I would always show her my grade in elementary. And then when it got to 7th grade, I would feel like disappointed in my grade. So I'd be like, I would only show her like the good ones. I'd be like,
Wow,
yeah, I
wow,
got an 85, mom. She'd be like, good. Make sure you keep it like that.
And then you have like 67s and stuff.
What do you wear? When?
Oh
When?
my gosh.
When?
When? You
When?
want me to tell you when?
When?
Bro, don't make me expose you.
In front of all these countries.
I hope Rheingold hears you, bro.
Oh, all right. Next topic. Okay, next topic. What type? Like, do teachers even want Crayola anymore? No. Like, this is not even a top. I'm just making this off at the top of my head now. Do kids even use Crayola? Do teens like? Do they even have it in high school anymore?
I mean, like the only reason why you would have that is for like the adult coloring books. That's it.
Adult coloring books.
coloring
Yeah, you don't
books.
know what those are.
Yeah.
I know there's adult coloring books, but like, what's so adultish that you can color? Like, do they color like beer or something like that? Do they-
Tee-hee.
No, it's like a line with like 300 like parts.
you mean like those connect the dots thing?
No, it's like think of like a basic one, right?
A Ferrari. Let's go.
Yeah, a Ferrari.
Please sponsor us.
Bruh.
It's like shaped in like different like pieces of glass, and you have to like shade in every single piece of glass. And make it
Oh,
detailed.
so you mean like those like little fancy things?
Yeah, it's just like
Oh, and by the way, we also have a new effect.
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
We also have a new effect thanks to Juan. He wanted me to put this. Just hold up, listen. Bruh.
Thank you. Thank you to all the world. I hope every country hears this. Let's go over back to
dude.
this. Thank you, Mongolia, Sweden, Netherlands, United. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Emirates. I'm so sorry. Cyprus, Russia, Israel, Romania, Italy,
Where is
Germany.
Cyprus?
Cyprus is up
Cyprus
there.
is like the 6th one.
No,
Yeah.
where is it?
It's on the.
No, I meant on the map.
Oh. I have.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Someone bring up a map before.
I
don't
we get
like-
I don't have a map. Oh my God, Cyprus, we're so sorry.
You know
Oh my
what?
gosh.
It's
We'll
fine.
look at it later. All right,
Okay.
just for all the people that are in Cyprus or from Cyprus, we will put you exclusively on our top pick.
And they're
Listen,
gonna
this
like,
is my public apology. Hello, guys. What's up?
they're like planning to kill us at this point.
Is the high school fun? Like what else is there in the high school? Because the freshman center was just so crowded. It was sweaty.
It was annoying. I remember that. Like the one way.
The one-way rule was dumb.
Yeah.
Kids still didn't follow it, and everything was fine.
I believe that there should be a designated like at least 2 like feet just to go the other way, and that in like there should be a line and everything just measured all the way,
Yeah.
because then that there's like no opposite direction. It's just them or that, and you have to follow that. It has to be like an actual like system, like actual like cars and road kind of safety kind of thing. Andresito, is your alter ego Alberto, bro? We have been hearing news and other reports that it has been you in the mask.
that somehow you are Alberto.
What do you have to say about that? I plead the 5th. Shoot.
You please the 5th. Wait. Oh no. Wait. What was that? Oh, I forgot what the sound effect was. That was
No,
like.
it's
doo-doo.
this one.
Bruh,
It's this one. All that we need.
Oh wait. Bruh.
There we go.
So delayed.
We're still getting used to the sound effects because now we're taking care of it.
Bruh.
Bruh. Okay.
Thank you.
So, a few more topics on school.
I don't have lunch.
Oh my god. If
Good luck, buddy.
Thank
if
you.
anybody that doesn't know, you actually can take lunch off of your schedule just so you can do another subject. I want to do that honestly because I just want to like do other stuff.
I put research. Let's go.
Yo, my friend did that, and she's like anemic. She didn't know at the time, and she just kept fainting. I'm like,
Thanks.
I don't think I can do that honestly.
Yeah,
like go
me
because
neither.
I had lunch 8th period.
You can't even stay awake half of the time, bro.
Shut up,
I get
bro.
hangry, bro. I get like
Hangry.
Yeah.
Oh my! I've only felt like hangry like 3 times a month. It sucks.
Yeah, it, like,
legit.
runs
Like
in my
you're like
family.
so mad because you're like hungry. Oh my god! It's only happened in restaurants actually. It's never happened like outside. It's only happened in restaurants. Like I would be so hungry in like a restaurant, and I'd be like, ugh, like I would just be like so ticked off. And then my mom would be like, Josh, you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And then like I'm just like tapping my feet mad hard because I want my food. I remember I went to Olive Garden one time and I was eating my food, and like my dad, he was so pissed off because the food was bad. No offense to Olive Garden, but the best thing.
You better not say anything bad about Olive Garden.
So what? You defending Olive Garden?
Yeah, Olive Garden, Pollo Mario, flipping.
It's not really that great.
Hey, no,
Bruh.
no,
It's
I'm not.
okay, but it's not great.
I'm not. All right,
What?
look, I'm not saying that it's bad, right? What I'm trying to say is that the one thing that they got going for them is definitely.
Don't say the breadsticks. Do not just say the breadsticks.
Breadsticks.
Do not just say
It really is a breadstick.
only the
Um,
breadsticks.
You see, I didn't say nothing, so
They don't give you butter.
like anyone,
Bro, you asked for the
anyone- the people who are listening,
You asked for the butter.
the people who are listening,
Yeah, but it doesn't
you
even
determine
taste
your
that
own
great.
thing. I didn't say
Bruh,
nothing.
to bring your own butter.
You don't got it on recording. You don't got it on audio. I didn't say none. You can make your own assumptions, but Olive Garden definitely got one thing going for them.
What's the one thing?
What's the one thing?
Yeah.
The soda. The thing they did.
I tried like a weird strawberry thing from Olive Garden. It was cool.
A Shirley Temple?
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah,
Probably.
I
those
believe
were
it
really
was a
good.
Shirley Temple. Let's see. You know what? Just a little tip for like all the ages. Just like I've noticed this a lot when it comes to school or it comes to anything in general. Whatever you want to find or whatever you want to get, if you really
Get
like
good at it.
not just that, right? But whatever you want to find or whatever you want to get,
So you
it
get
will
good at it.
no, listen.
It's gonna end with
no,
me saying
listen.
get good
No,
at it.
it's not. It's not.
Yes,
Listen.
it is. Watch it. I
Really,
know what you're gonna say.
Really, you know what I'm gonna say?
Yes.
Okay, look. For anyone that like whatever you want to find or whatever you want to get, it will happen. But here's the thing: the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of kids like
don't get good at it.
No, it's not that. A lot of kids want to be cool, and some kids think that juuling is cool, like going outside, skipping class is cool. If you want to find bad things, you're going to find it if you really do.
Be yourself and get good
Oh, really?
at what you want to do.
I watched the Dora movie, and being yourself is the worst thing ever, according to
Oh my god!
Diego.
And Dora got the best like ending of all time. Everyone got into like a dance group and was like,
You just spoiled Dora.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Oh my gosh, who did? Actually,
You and me.
yeah, and we were like the only people there, not even
Only?
laughing.
Only? I hate Diego. I swear to God, Diego being bald is the worst thing
Yes,
ever.
yes.
I'm sorry if the actor is listening, but I want you to have hair, man. I don't care if you're a city boy. That was horrible.
That.
Yeah,
you
that
have
was
to.
enough.
You have to be the character to play the part to be dead serious with you.
Just like
personally with
Roderick,
me.
man. Roderick should have kept that weird bowl cut thingy.
Bruh.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. How much? How much just for one, bro?
No, you're gonna have to pay me. You're gonna have to pay me $20
For what?
because you used it on Swedish meatballs.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're getting too much out of topic. All right,
I just wanted to go to IKEA and get some Swedish meatballs.
We're getting
bro.
too
It
much
had
out of
mashed
topic.
potatoes,
All right.
broccoli.
listen. Like I said, long story short, just be careful.
Be yourself and get good at what
And
you want to do.
Study and just finish your summer assignment. By the way,
Get
if you
good.
haven't. Yeah, finish your summer assignment. So just to finish it off, I want you guys to know that if you want any type of knowledge that could help you, just remember that you can head down to the Brentwood Public